So the tyres are on, and it's been trued and balanced, and now I want to put the disc on the front brake. I've got the old disc here, but I'm replacing it with a new one. Here it is. And the old disc was just a disc, and it had a flange. It had a flange that fitted like that, and then the disc went on top. But this new disc comes with its own flange, and but in any case, so what I ended up doing is I ended up powder coating this flange unnecessarily, and that's bad luck. Sometimes you make mistakes like that. But the thing is that either way, the flange or this doesn't quite fit over the powder coated hub that it's got to sit over. So I'm going to have to just grind off the powder coat lightly on the periphery there, so the thing can sit in properly. And the bolts and nuts need to be done up to 17 foot-pounds, or about 22 Newton meters. So I've counter torque on the other side. So I've put the oil seal in the wheel hub. It's a metal casing, so a nice press fit. And now I'm going to put all the components and the bearings all greased up. There's the wedding band and the shims. And I can tighten that up with that special tool that I undid it with. The top hat. And the hub with the seal. Goes through the top hat. Oh yeah, I had to take the disc off because I couldn't do up the hub with the tool. It didn't reach, and then I realised I'd left the top hat out. So anyway, I'm glad I did that. And that's the little tool there. boom boom, that's ready. On that side I'll put the disc back on, and then I'll do the other side. And now the other side, I've got the wheel bearing packed with grease, and the top hat, and the wheel hub with the oil seal smashed in there. Oh, by the way, I'll just say that I'm doing this, that I had balanced the wheel before I put the rotor on, the disc, and it occurred to me that that might throw things out because it's a static weight on the wheel that stays on the wheel. So yeah, there it goes. So I actually put it back after I put the disc on. I put it back on the balancing stand, and sure enough it was a little bit out, so I corrected that, so it's well and truly balanced now. A lot of the times when I've taken bikes to a shop to have wheels or tyres put on, and they reckon they balance them, and it's bullshit. They don't do that at all. It's just stories about bike shops. That's why I do these things myself, because I don't like stories about bike shops. And also I enjoy it. And for the balancing I actually used this little, see if I can hone in on it. These little relocatable brass lugs. There's one there, and there's one there. Anyway, it's nicer than the stick-ons because they're easily removed and replaced. Anyway, that's the front wheel done. I'll just put this thing on just so that it stays in there, and that's it.